Hi students, welcome to English for All channel. In this video, I am going to explain you how to improve the communication skills of the entire students in a school. Not just one student or even 10 students or 20 students or 30 or 100 or even 500 or 1000. If you have 2000 strength in your school, how to improve the communication skills of all the children, and how to make use of your resources, that means your teaching faculty, how to make use of your teaching faculty for the sake of improving communication skills of all the students. And I observed in many of the rural areas, of course in even urban areas also, the private schools and in government schools also, the children are interested in improving. Undoubtedly, if we give knowledge to the children, they are interested in improving and they are interested in receiving. And even teachers are also interested to give their knowledge to the students. Managements, I need to appreciate all the managements, especially private school, even in government schools also, they are also interested in imparting their knowledge to the children. But one problem is there. The problem is on how to improve their spoken skills. If we know the route, if we know the path in a proper manner, certainly we go in that way and we will reach our desired goal of speaking and our desired goal of making the children speak English. Here in this video I am going to explain you one method. If you follow this method, within a short period of time you will observe excellent results in the form of speaking by all the children. Now let me explain the method. The method is very simple. Imagine that in this video I am going to tell you the first step. The first step is for the sake of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th students. It is opt for any class, but my suggestion is you need to go ahead with only 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th students. What exactly we need to do in this method? In a simple manner, I am going to tell you that all the children in the entire school, 6th to 10th class students, they need to start writing a diary. How to write a diary? And what are the benefits of writing diary, how they are going to get benefited with the help of writing diary, and in long run how we are going to improve their communication skills, that I am going to discuss in this video. You need to ask all the children. Imagine that you have 6th class, you have 6th class A section and B section, and 7th class A section and B section, 8th similarly, 9th, 10th, whatever sections you have, don't mind. Imagine that in each and every class generally 40 students to 50 students we have. On an average, I am considering it as 40 is the strength for each class. 6th class, 7th class, 8th class, 9th class and 10th class. Total 5 classes we have, and even each and every class consists of 2 sections. That means total 10 sections we are going to deal. Okay. Now, imagine that 50% of the students are girls and 50% the students are boys. From boys, you need to give chance to one person to act as a representative. From girls section also, we need one girls representative. That representative should not do anything. They need to just collect the diaries and they need to present all these diaries in front of the concerned teacher. That's it. I am going to explain you slowly. And in the morning hours, immediately after completing assembly, we need to start whatever the class is. Either it may be social class, either it may be English, Maths, Social, Hindi, Telugu, whatever the class. The class teacher has to start 10 minutes of diary writing activity in the classroom. And we need to have a bell also. In the morning hours, immediately after assembly, all the children, when they settle in their respective classes, they need to open their diaries. Diary in the sense, no need of keeping any new notes. If you wish, you can ask them to bring new notes, but my suggestion is ask them to bring any of the old notes also. Nothing will happen, because we need to keep their economical condition. If we go on imposing this and that, they don't feel comfortable. Parents may not feel happy. So it is your wish and will that you may opt a new book as a diary, new notes as diary, or even you can ask them to use even rough notes or a separate old notes also, but the note should be like a diary. And morning after assembly, all the students should settle down in their respective classes. Whatever the teacher is, whatever the class is, first 10 to 15 minutes. The ideal time for writing diary is 10 to 15 minutes. It may you may even increase 5 minutes more, or even you may decrease that one to 10 minutes. It's up to you, but ideal time is 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. So you can in the morning hours, at the first 10 to 15 minutes, they need to write diary. That's it. Whatever they did yesterday, they need to write. How to write diary, I explained in other videos. I'm going to give a link in the description, so that you can utilize, you can go through with those links also, those videos also, so that you will identify how to write diary. Not only just writing normal incident which happened yesterday, we have to write normal incident in an effective manner. The incident may be a normal yesterday, but while presenting, we need to make it a colorful one. We need to make it an excellent one. So with the help of our narrative skills, we need to make a small incident into an interesting incident. So how to make a small normal incident into interesting one, I explained in other videos. Please go through with those videos, so that you will identify. And in the morning hours, what they do, they'll start writing diary. After writing their diaries, some students may write 10 lines, some students may write even 1 page or 2 pages, some may write only 4 or 5 lines. Don't bother, don't make them hurry in writing number of sentences, even number of pages and all. Ask them to write diary, that's it. If they get any doubt, they need to get it clarified by their concerned teachers. After completing their diary writing, 10 to 15 minutes of time, and a bell rings, and these boys representative collects all the boys books and keep all those books aside, that means diaries aside, and girls representative collects all the 20 books approximately and keeps them aside. And later, whenever the time permits, even in interval or whenever they get a time, these representatives will carry all these 20 books to one concerned teacher. And now coming to the next step, the first step is over. Morning hours, 10 to 15 minutes diary writing, and whatever the teacher is there, all the students will write diary. After completing diary writing, after collecting all these books, these representatives, they will go to the concerned teacher. For each section, imagine that 6th A section, boys representative collected 20 books approximately, girls representative collected 20 books approximately. And for boys, we need one teacher to act as concerned teacher for correcting their diaries. As I already told you, diary in the sense, it is not 1 page or 2 pages or 3 pages. They may write even 4 sentences, 4 lines or 5 lines. Some may write even 1 passage. Some may write very in an extraordinary cases, you can find 3 or 4 passages. So for A section, boys, one teacher should be appointed to correct diary, and for A section, girls, one teacher. In this manner, we have 5 classes, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 5 classes, 5 into 2 sections, 10 into each class consists of boys and girls, na? So 10 into 2, that means 20 teachers we need to look after these diaries. So each and every teacher gets only approximately 20 books, and don't think that 20 books, they are only 20 small passages containing only past tense, so they don't feel burden while correcting. And even while correcting also, when they get confusion, even teachers while correcting, because Hindi teacher may be appointed as concerned teacher to look after boys diaries of 6th class A section, and some other social teacher may be appointed as representative of girls section of 6th A. What exactly they need to do? Whenever they get any doubt while correcting diary, we need to give timing also. Evening hours, 4:30 to 4:45, 4:30 to 5. You may use 15 minutes to 30 minutes for correcting, because just opening a book and correcting 3 or 4 lines or 4 or 5 lines, it doesn't take much time. So 20 books approximately, we need 20 minutes. Sometimes it may be 30 minutes or 35 minutes, I do agree, but generally, normally, on an average, we can use 15 minutes to 30 minutes of time to correcting diaries. So evening hours, 4:30 to 5, we need to allot a special time only for the sake of correcting children diaries. So when they while they are going through with correction of diaries and all, if they get any doubt, we need a coordinator for this entire process. The entire process is correcting diaries and all, collecting diaries and correcting diaries. This entire process coordinator should be one teacher, and ideally from English department. She has to take care of all these diaries corrections and all. Whenever a teacher is having any doubt, immediately the teacher goes to this concerned coordinator and gets clarified. So if they assemble at one particular hall at one particular place other than staff room, clearly I would like to say the same sentence again, other than staff room, because staff room is totally different. When all these 20 teachers gather at one separate place, it may be a classroom, 7th class A section or 10th class classroom, or a hall, separate hall, they'll get a different feeling that they are going to correct diaries. They'll have some responsibility. Even the coordinator has to sit in front of them, and she or he has to monitor all these diary readings and all. And whenever a teacher gets any doubt, immediately they come to the coordinator and gets it clarified, as I already told you. After completing this process, we are not supposed to give maximum knowledge at 1 day or 2 days. It has to be continued for a long period, 3 to 4 months or even sometimes 6 months. In some rural areas, in some private schools, in rural areas, in government schools, this particular habit, this particular work should be done throughout a year. And children should not carry these diaries to their homes at the beginning. They are not supposed to carry these diaries to their homes. What they need to do, they need to write down in the morning and they need to submit to the representative, concerned representative. The representative will give all these diaries to the concerned teacher, and teacher corrects in the evening hours, as usually by evening before going to their home. If you distribute those books, it would be really nice and good, or else by tomorrow morning the representative will again distribute those diaries and ask them to write diary and correct them. It's a process. And when everything is completed in the evening, this coordinator collects information from all the concerned teachers and who wrote nicely, and those who write nicely, excellently, performs well, for the sake of giving appreciation, for the sake of giving some boost to them. In the morning hours in the assembly, we need to announce their names, like diary of the day award goes to. Yesterday they wrote diaries, the correction over in the evening hours. Tomorrow morning, the next day in the assembly morning hours, after completing as usual activities and all, we need to announce the diary of the day award goes to. From 6th A section, diary of the day award goes to so and so students. This 1 student, 2 students or 3 students, 5 students, nothing will happen. So in some sections you may find a number of students who get diary of the day awards, and in some sections the number may be less, but we need to mention the diary of the day award goes to from section 6th class A section, so and so Rakesh, Ravi, Susmita, Sridevi, Kalpana, like this. From 6th class B section, from boys section, these 3-4 members. From girls section, these 3-4. When you announce all these words, all these names in the assembly, like this diary of the day award goes to these students from 7th, 8th section, all the children, they because everyone is interested to be noticed, to be recognized, to be appreciated by other people. So this is one of the ways to grab attention from the children, and automatically they get motivated and they start writing well, they try to present well. Okay, this is the first step. After completing this process, from Monday to Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. After completing these 5 days, every day as usually we announce diary of the day award goes to so and so children from so and so class, from so and so section, from so and so either boys or girls. Separately we will divide. When we divide it separately from 6th A separately, B separately, in 6th A also boys separately, girls separately, there is a scope that we will bring number of children into limelight. So automatically our intention is to make them aware of writing diary, to make them understand the importance of writing diaries and all. And after this 5 days process, the practice of the writing diary, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, on Saturday children, all the students, they have to be said one story, one simple moral story, very simple and normal moral story to all the children in the morning hours by using only 3 to 5 minutes, not more than that. In this particular diary time, that means 15 minutes or 20 minutes, the teacher has to make use of 3 to 5 minutes of time, and teacher has to be given one handout like Tenali Ramalinga story, Panchatantra story, Akbar Birbal story, or any of the normal moral, simple, small, interesting story. And this teacher is the teacher, may be Telugu teacher may be maths teacher or social teacher. The teacher has to read the story in front of the students. The students, they need to listen the story, just they need to listen, that's it, and present the same story in their own words. Story in the sense past tense. Instead of writing diary, they are writing story, that's it. So when they start writing, they have the notion that yes, I am writing story by my own. Of course the story may be from Panchatantra, story may be said by teacher, but writing by themselves. So certainly they feel confident and they feel very happy. So after writing the story by their own, as usually we need to collect, and evening hours we need to correct the story. And on Monday morning, Saturday this story writing is over now. On Monday we need to announce story writing. Okay, earlier we gave diary of the day award goes to, now story of the day award goes to, that week story of the day award goes to 6th A from boys, 6th A from girls. Like this we need to announce. And not only just announcing this coordinator, as I already told you, for these 20 students we have a coordinator, generally from English section, English department. This coordinator has all the data, like who got diary of the day award from 6th A from boys on Monday, from girls on Monday, and from 7th A boys who got diary of the day award on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. Of course diary of the story of the day award goes to whom. So after having this data, the coordinator has to get it typed all these names clearly in a sheet of A4 in a paper, and we need to paste that one in all the corridors, in notice board, wherever you wish, according to your convenient place. You need to paste those papers and names and all. The children on Monday, when they come, they eagerly look for their names. On any one of the days they will be selected as the diary of the day award goes to so and so Pradeep, so and so Kiran. They go near to the paper and they recognize their name on the notice board, and they feel very happy. And not only this, we will announce on Monday we will announce diary of the week award goes to, diary of the week award, because week award is different and diary of the day award is different. Every day we announce diary of the day award, and of course no need of giving any gifts and all, it's your wish and all, but my suggestion is no need of giving any gift. The children, they feel very happy just by listening to their name in the assembly, that's it. On Monday, if possible, you may provide a small gift like 5-star chocolate or a small pen or this and that, it's up to you. On Monday, what we need to announce, we need to announce diary of the week award goes to from 6th A. Consecutively the children has to get diary of the day award Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Then only the student will be selected as diary of the week award for diary of the for Diary of the Week award. So all the children are eagerly waiting for their names to be pasted on the walls, on the notice board and all. So this practice has to be done for a long period, and don't underestimate writing diary. It's not a simple task. Don't think that it's a simple task. If children come and ask you, sir, yesterday ma nana palu pitkadu sir, that I know that it is a past tense, but I don't know how to write that one. Palu pitkadu means it comes under simple past, but I am unable to present that one properly. Will you please guide me? If students, they start asking doubts, they start asking questions. Just imagine if students try to ask a number of questions to you. You really, whether you believe it or not, you enrich your knowledge. Of course, students enrich their knowledge undoubtedly, but you start improving your communication skills, improving your knowledge, you are improving your vocabulary, you improving your even ideology on how to write all these sentences and all. So don't underestimate diary writing. So in the process of writing diary, if they ask any doubt, if students ask, even the coordinator teachers ask to the concerned coordinator. So it's a what we call, it's a it's a group activity by all the teachers, and teachers, even from management side, I request management also to look after a special care towards these particular group of teachers. These 20 members are there, one coordinator is there. Even evening at 4:30 to 5, generally you will provide tea or snacks, I don't know, but this time for some days, for the sake of giving motivation to the students, for the sake of giving motivation to the even interest to the teachers, coordinator, you need to just provide snacks and tea for some days. Instead of giving chocolates to the students in the morning hours in the assembly, diary in the form of Diary of the Day award goes to this and that. You can provide something special to the teachers. Teachers also have some sort of interest towards doing this work. And I hope you understood the concept of writing diary. And if when children go to their homes and they say that I got Diary of the Day award today, and I got Diary of the Week award in this week, and student automatically parents feel happy, and it's a new activity, and it is certainly going to give you such a knowledge to all the students. So managements, I request all of you try to understand for improving. I know that you have the passion, you have the desire of giving knowledge to all the children, and in your school campus everyone speaks in English. Certainly it is very, very attractive and very beautiful. So to reach your desired goal of making all the students speak in English, this is one of the ways, and this is the first step only. We have a number of other steps also, but at the beginning I don't want to reveal all the points at once. In the next videos I'm going to explain you what is the second step. The first step is diary writing. As I already told you, each and every class should be divided into two parts, from boys and girls, and from boys section one representative, from girls section one representative, and from boys section for boys section one teacher should be appointed as a caretaker. And for all these caretakers, that means representative teachers, one coordinator should be there. And in the morning hours 10 to 15 minutes they need to write down diary. All the children should write down their diaries, and evening hours 15 to 30 minutes should be spent for making diaries correction and all. Next day morning, at any cost, we need to announce Diary of the Day award goes to so and so, and weekly once we need to announce Diary of the Week award goes to, and one story has to be written every week on Saturday. And try to understand, it may be a little bit painful by spending 10 to 15 minutes of time in the morning hours immediately after assembly, by stealing some time from say Telugu class or Hindi class or English class or maths class. But undoubtedly I am going to give you assurance that in a span of 6 months, in a span of 4 months in some schools, in a span of 1 year in some other schools, you'll find a rapid change. They'll write down all the sentences very easily, and they'll find it very easy task. Later, what we need to do, I'm going to explain you in next video. Thank you for watching English for All channel. This is Ramana Raju.